Welcome back, guys. We're gonna go over while loops now. So instead of for loops, basically where it iterates everything, a while loop is checks the condition, see if the condition is valid to run the code block that it's in. So to give you an example, let's set a is equal to 5 again. So while a is equal to 5, print this will run forever. A is always going to equal to 5, and therefore this will run forever. And then you gotta hit Control C and keyboard interrupt and all that fun stuff. So how you can use a while loop is basically, check for something, and then once you check for it, run this command, run these set of instructions, and then once the instructions are met, and you've done your change what that something is, the condition, and go from there. So let's go back to saying while a is equal to 5, print this will run once, and then we're going to change a to equal to 6, and it only ran once. Now if we didn't do this line, a will still be equal to 5, and then this condition will be met again, and then this will run again and again and again and again and again. So we did our thing, and then we changed the condition afterwards. So this way we can basically say, run this, and then if this condition's met, keep doing this until the condition changes, right? And then it can keep, as long as those set of tasks can be repetitive and non-destructive, you can use a while loop until whatever your condition is changes, and then it'll escape out of there. So this is exactly how you run a while loop. However, what if you want to, for example, break out of a condition, and you can use or break out of a loop, and you can use the keyword break. Break is indeed a keyword. You can use the keyword break to break out of any loop. So if it's a while loop or a for loop, you can break out of it if it met a certain condition. So let's say that, again, a is equal to 5. So while a is equal to 5, or let's say b is equal to 6, right? So while a is equal to 5, it's going to print this. This will run one time. And then if b is equal to 6, print this will break out of the while loop. Break. This will run one time, and this will break out of the while loop. Now, technically, this part right here, if we didn't have this breakpoint here, this would have run, again, forever. So basically what we did is, while a is equal to 5, and a is still indeed 5, while a is equal to 5, it's going to do whatever the set of instructions inside the while loop. Then it runs into this condition. If b is equal to 6, then break. And as soon as this break command runs, it breaks out of the loop. Not the condition, the loop. So basically, if we had a for loop inside this while loop, we would have just broken up the for loop. If we had a nested while loop, we would have just broken out of the inside while loop rather than the outside one. So that's what the break command does for both of them. If you want to check through it, I think I still have fruits in play, right? Yeah, I still have fruits. And I'm going to add strawberry back in. So fruits.append strawberry. Now, I know the first index out of fruits is apple, but I want to check for orange, right? So for fruit in fruits, if fruit is equal to orange, print I found my orange. And then it's just going to go ahead and break. So it went through Apple. It didn't do anything because I didn't check for Apple. I didn't print Apple or anything of the sort. But I found orange. because this condition found orange and therefore it was met. So and then it printed I found my orange, and then it broke out of the loop entirely. It didn't go through banana, it didn't go through pineapple, strawberry, or watermelon, or strawberry. So that's exactly what breakpoints do. It breaks out of the loop, whichever one you are in. So if it's in an nested loop, then there you go. So that is how we can use, that's exactly how we use while loops right here. And this is exactly how you use breakpoints as well. Well, not breakpoints, just break. This is how you break out of loops. Now, sometimes this is necessary, especially if you're using a while loop. This is the most common thing. You likely will not see breaks inside for loops, but what happened usually with while loops is basically, okay, check for condition and then run these instructions, and if the instructions are indeed running, even though the condition hasn't changed, as long as this is exactly running and something shows that, we're going to go ahead and break out of it, and then we're done. That's pretty much it. So that's exactly how while loops work and how break works. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'll explain a little bit of function definitions. Very similar, but it works a lot differently than comparative loops, obviously. So see you guys then. Bye.